Welcome back to this instructional video series, How to Set Up and Use the COBOL Migration Manager product, CMM for short, from DTS Software. In this video, we will focus on the CMM Getting Started Guide, Step 7, Creating Custom Reports. We will also look at SMF records discarded by CMM and how to potentially get useful information from them. This requires CMM to be active and collecting SMF data. If you have not set that up yet, please see the video linked in the description. The CMM reports are built on our Monitor product, so if you use that in your shop, you should be familiar with this format. Pull up your TSO session and browse your DTS distribution samplib. These are the datasets with the service level number in the dataset name. First, we'll copy one of the existing report jobs because no completely original JCL has been written since the 1980s. Maybe earlier. Edit your new report. This is the part where I would normally tell you to add a job card and update the DTS dataset names to match your installation, but since we stole this from a report we ran earlier, that should already be done. The report control cards are in the sysIn section. You will not need to update the lines beginning at rules through defrec other than changing the title. After the defrec line, you are selecting which fields to add to the report. To view the list of available fields, split your screen and browse your DTS rule lib at FLR member. The field names are in the left-hand column, the length in the middle column, and additional information, such as the descriptive header and filters, are in the right-hand column. The first set of fields in the @FLR member pertain to the COBOL program and jobs or programs that called the program. The second set contains various compiler options. Not every field will have data for every SMF record, so it's okay if there are a few blank areas in your custom report. Building a report is as simple as copying and pasting these lines into your job. As a side note, you do not need to add padding between the fields in the sysIn section. We do that under the covers for you. Once you are happy with the field selection, submit the job and verify it completes with return code 0. Swap over to SDSF or whatever your JES spool viewer product is. Browse the sysout section to view your report. You can write this to a dataset, but the record length depends on which fields you added. In the previous video, we ran the CMM SMFP job to import the SMF data into the ProgI and ProgL datasets. It also populated the CMM EXCL dataset for CMM Exclude, and optionally the CMM Disk for CMM Discard dataset. The CMM Exclude dataset only contains libraries from program fetch requests that did not match those in the inventory. You can use this list as a reference for finding rogue COBOL applications that are running from locations you did not expect or have documented. Please be aware that just because a dataset shows up in the CMM EXCL list does not mean it contains a COBOL program. It is on the user to verify the contents of the dataset. The CMM Disk dataset, on the other hand, includes all SMF records which were discarded for not matching the inventory. Since the fields are the same as what are imported into the ProgL dataset, you can run a report against the CMM Disk dataset to look for any records discarded on accident. Edit your CMM REPT job. Change the ProgDD card from your ProgI to CMM Disk dataset. Remove the monsense variable from the title since the data that populates that variable does not exist in the CMM Disk dataset. Update the DS name field length from 20 to 44 if needed. Finally, delete the second step. Submit the job and verify it completes with return code 0. Swap back to your JES viewer and browse the sysout for the report content. Due to the way that ZOS operates, many of the programs that appear in this report are system-level programs. You can safely ignore any programs associated with datasets that exist in your inventory. View the remaining list for any COBOL programs. Thank you for joining us in this instructional video. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, or would like to set up a complimentary training session for your staff, you can reach out to us via email at support@dtssoftware.com or call us at 919-833-8426, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. We also offer complimentary webinars monthly on various systems programming topics. Register for the next event or watch our on-demand library at www.dtssoftware.com/webinars. If you don't see a recording for a topic you're interested in, please send an email to webinars@dtssoftware.com. We're always looking for topics to present on.